kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. So Michigan's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence from an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
The offense with poor field position backed up inside their own 10. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Second down play coming up. They'll run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And here's the return now from midfield. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Georgia's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Handoff here from the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to 27. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Looks left and finds his target there. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Dogs will line up here on first down and goal.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Dogs, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Wolverines will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. Breaking tackles and going. You finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. On the ground, it's Haynes.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and trying to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's good for 1st down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And the quarterback keeps it here. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
To the air, it's Nolan. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pressure is coming. He'll be tackled. I'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner decides to field it. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Now coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Send the back in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for that nice game.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw again. Short connection to the tight end here. The Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made over the middle. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And the Wolverines will have to kick this away. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. And the Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Back to throw. It's Nolan. Looking right. This one caught. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Quick throw caught on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Here's the second down play. On the run, it's Raymond. Past the marker and still going. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And then first down, right back to the running game. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Georgia has moved into the red zone. Looking to throw it again. It's an out route. The catch made. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Dropping back, it's Nolan. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Wants to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. They finish off the scoring run. So the offense clicking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing, doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And the extra point is good. It's 17-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Ball handed off. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That ball snagged for a completion. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac.
Here he goes. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Oh, and he fumbles. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Wolverines are in the red zone now. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Here's the handoff, 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together and stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Now, a crucial 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Quick pass, the catch is made. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Gonna run it. It's Raymond.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
tailback takes the handoff again. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there to get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
On third down, he drops to throw. Dump off, caught by the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Takes off to his right.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Looking to throw. It's Nolan. Throws it to the right. He's got his man wide open. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Because I don't know if that's a busting coverage or just a mistake by this defense, but the tight end is all alone. Nobody around him, an easy throw for the quarterback, and obviously a huge gain for the offense.
decides to keep it here. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Dogs.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Marsh. And the returner will be brought down. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they bring him down right at the 20. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st out of the 46. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
It's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket, fighting him off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the 1st down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Caught behind the line. It's Stewart. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, thrown to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. He was successful with his 1st attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. To throw, it's Nolan. The pocket breaking down. Now they trap him for a sack. The Bulldogs will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this.
And it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this first half. The Wolverines will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. It's another first down as they get near the 50 now.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's swarmed by the defense.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On first down, they'll keep the running game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
Looking to pass. It's Nolan. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Prescorn. There's a loss after the completion. It's a good play by the defense.
Yeah, the offense tried to catch the defense napping by getting the ball to the big tight end. They weren't fooled at all.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking for a receiver. Grab near the sticks. It's Prescorn. They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. The Wolverines are going to cash in this red zone trip. They look to throw it here on second down. They go with a short shovel pass. Third and short here in this playoff game, and the 8th play of the drive. And the wideout goes in motion. Throwing off play action. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan. That's a crucial response. Offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled on the play, but there is a flag down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To the air, it's Nolan. It's a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Completion makes it second and short. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall. And it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play.
Illegal blocking.
So the penalty is accepted for an automatic first down. They had reached the line to make anyway on the play. First down and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And the running back takes the handoff. First out and more. He's still running. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Brings up third down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Nolan. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Yeah, they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
They'll kick it away here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Play action here on first down. Over the middle, it's Prescorn. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And there's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
This is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch, but Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Prescorn. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Wolverines are in the red zone. They'll try the right here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Receiver makes the catch. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And here's the handoff. Breaking tackles. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Receiver in motion now. Keeping it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for 6. Nearly intercepted in the end zone. Couldn't quite hang on. Does set up 4th down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Hit just as he throws the ball. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. We start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the play is good enough for a first down to move the ball to the 44.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. Using his legs, it's Haynes. As the first down is still going. And he'll get the first 10 yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting Owen at the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Human clock with the running game. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying to find some room. It's Raymond. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff to the back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is brought down. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Boom. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a move. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hansen. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Scanning the field, it's Nolan. Wide open downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
First down, looking to throw the football. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks in that screen. He's short from the first down marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown saving play.